right, thanks so much for sticking with us here on NBC 23. Guys, one of my very favorite guests, Tom Castañeda of STHS, is here. And as always, he's either inviting us to a special event or giving us some beneficial informational information to help us with our health journey. So, Tom, welcome again.
Oh, thank you. And I'm flattered, so thank you for the invitation.
Yes, absolutely. Now, today's discussion is a little bit about chronic pain. A lot of folks suffer from it, and sometimes we don't really know about the resources or the things that we can do. So I know you have a lot to share.
Yeah, so we have South Texas Healthy Living. It's a monthly TV program that we do at South Texas Health System and STHS clinics. This month we're talking about chronic pain. It's actually the most common reason why people seek medical attention. Wow. So a lot of people are dealing with it around the world, and it's also a leading cause of disability. In the United States, about 51 million Americans have chronic pain. And chronic pain is basically pain that persists for 3 months or longer. So there's acute pain, which, you may have stubbed your toe and you deal with that pain for a little bit, things like that. But chronic pain is something you deal with for 3 months or longer. And so there are a lot of people that are living with pain. And so we talk to an STHS clinics physician. He's a pain management specialist, Dr. Fay, and he basically talks about the common types. So we're talking about lower back pain, knee pain, joint pain. Those are kind of the things that they see the most of. And he talks about how they're treated. So we're talking about everything from physical therapy and steroid shots to medications to really help you with that chronic pain, because unfortunately, left untreated, it can lead to serious physical and mental health issues. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of it as quickly and easily as possible.
Yeah, I love that distinction that you said, to kind of differentiate between acute pain and chronic pain, because a lot of folks, they're wondering, do I need to see a doctor now? Is this even a big deal? Is it going to go away soon? So I really love that you said that, and we're going to be able to learn a lot of other tips and helpful advice when we watch the show, just like that.
Exactly. And two of the biggest things that you can do for your health is obviously you can eat well and exercise. And so your diet really affects how you deal with that chronic pain. So there are foods that you can eat. So we'll show you an anti-inflammatory recipe. So it's a meal that is basically has anti-inflammatory elements in it to help reduce pain. And then we talk about exercise. There are simple exercises that you can do at home. And you would think, oh, but I'm dealing with chronic pain. I don't want to have to do exercise. I can't imagine. But as they say, no pain, no gain. So you kind of have to work through that pain and get to a good place. And that's why it's really important to work with your doctor and your physical therapy team to work on exercises that you can do, simple exercises that you can do at home. And we luckily have a physical therapist who walks us through and shows us exactly what you can do at home. There are 3 easy exercises that you can do.
Yeah, and you have an entire team of doctors in case we need someone to help us be walked through that process and guide us through those steps. So how can we get in touch with your team?
Yeah, so all you have to do is visit doctors.southtexashealthsystem.com to find a doctor near you if you do not have a primary care provider. But it's really important to have a doctor. If you don't have a PCP, as they're called for short, you're missing out on making sure that you're catching things early. It's all about catching it early detection and prevention of any serious issues, because the longer that they go untreated, unfortunately, any health issue, the worse you're going to be at the end.
Yeah, and not only that, but you offer so many specialists there to see us. So I love everything that you're telling me. Thank you so much. Where can we watch the show?
So it is airing this weekend. It's going to be on KGBT 4.1. It's going to be airing on Saturday, September 21st, and Sunday, September 22nd at 11 a.m. So you can catch either day or both if you want to rewatch it.
Well, there you go. We probably will, because we can want to take notes, and we always catch something that we missed the first time, right? The second time.
Exactly.
Well, Tom, thank you so much. I know it's a lot of work that you guys put all this together for us in a beautiful production for us to watch. So we appreciate you and your team for always keeping us safe, healthy, happy, and all of the above.
Thank you.